Alright, first I wash out, I don't know, a good receptacle, and this one here is a half cup. Then I take a clean cup and I wash it like the receptacle, or it's already clean, whatever. Put it in the microwave. Alright, for, well, as long as it's to boil. And I always think it's like a minute and a half is usually good. So let's do that for a minute and a half. Okay, so now I have like the steamy hot water from the microwave, and it's not because I want it to be hot, because I don't, or even warm, I don't care. I just wanted to heat it up to that point so the water, if there's anything in the water, bacteria, it's dead now, and that water is clean, quote, quote, that's a quotey thing, clean. So there's my clean receptacle, my clean water, and over here I have salt. My salt's kind of special, but I'm sure just regular table salt will do. This is red sea salt from the Red Sea. Anyway, it's big, it's red-ish, but it's salt, it's just salt. Okay, so here's what I want to do with all of this. I want to pour some of this water, and be it hot, be it cold, whatever, after it's been cleaned, I want to pour it into my receptacle. Sorry, I've only had coffee today. I'm a little shaky. Alright, so then I take my clean spoon that I washed, or it was already clean. And I'll take some of my salt, put it in the receptacle, stir it up. So it dissolves into the water. But like I said, when I'm ready to use it, it won't be hot. I don't want it to be hot. Could be a little warm, but definitely not hot, and warm kind of sucks too. I want it to be actually kind of room temperature maybe. So yeah, make sure I don't be afraid of adding too much salt, though you don't want to waste your salt because the water can only absorb so much, right? But you want to make sure it's absorbed like the maximum amount. Why not, right? Like, don't cheap out on salt, but don't crazy either. Alright, so there. There's the little grains I can see on the bottom. And it's very salty water. So the next thing I do, hold on, I gotta go get it. I get some somewhat clean toilet paper from the middle pack, near the bottom. Just as long as it's not the roll that's been hanging out by my toilet all day, right? A new roll. Or paper towel would be best, but because paper towels are fucking expensive, hard to find, toilet paper. And here's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to take a piece of this toilet paper, I'm going to dip it in that, or use the spoon to pour it over. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. Hold on. I'm going to make a swab of this, and then I'm going to do what I do with this, okay? And then I'll explain to you why. So, this is the area I want to wash. The front of my lower leg. There's my knee. Alright. So I take some of this, and I'm just going to pour it onto that. Hold on. And I'm really impatient, so I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to pour that onto the thing, like that. It's nice and saturated. Yeah, it spilled a bit on the floor. Damp it down a bit. Of course, I wash my hands and they're clean. And now the super salty water is bathing my leg. And I want to do that for 15 minutes straight. And the reason I want it to be 15 minutes is because within 15 minutes, the MRSA cells, they're going to be saturated too with the salt. Only they're not going to survive. It'll cause their shells to burst and they will die. So, but it has to be 15 minutes of high salt concentrate. Okay, so you're going to do that. Da, 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 da. And then after 15 minutes, you just take it off, and you can either rinse off your leg or, you know, do it again. When I say salt bath, I don't mean fill up a tub and hop into some salt. This is what I meant. I suppose you could fill up a tub and hop into some salt, but I don't know. This I do know. Try this on some of the sites, just to see. And always use clean water because you don't want to introduce any foreign things, any new bugs or anything like that, or infections to the already infected area. Because that could happen. So be very careful. And continue to follow your doctor's advice. So maybe this is the first of many videos. I don't know, but yeah. There, that's the video.